Hey guys, buongiorno. Good morning. NV cappuccino.
Grazie.
What's down here?
Flat white.
Breakfast in bed. There's nothing quite like waking up on the water and watching the sunrise with a boat-made cappuccino in your hands. What's for breakfast?
Paradise eggs
Paradise eggs.
and a buff of tomato sauce.
What are you having for breakfast, Nemo? Cars.
It's only the beginning. Focaccia, prosciutto crudo, South Pacific. And now, boscaiola. And now mozzarella italiana. We go in the oven and we're melting and arrive the focaccia. Because in italiano diciamo, il buongiorno si vede al mattino. The good morning we can see from the morning.
Or perhaps a slightly better translation would be that you can tell if it's going to be a good day by how the morning goes.
Wow. Good morning, good morning. Wow. That is only the breakfast. Okay.
What's for breakfast, Nemo?
It's hot. Taste it?
There's no ham left anymore.
Real Italian.
Yeah.
Senti croc, 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 croc. Senti.
Who's wants the ham?
Vai. Enjoy your breakfast. Thank you.
And as if that wasn't a good enough start to the day, a pod of dolphins came into the bay to greet us. The magic of being in places like this with our own home, with all the comforts that it provides, plus being able to explore our surroundings under our own steam, and to enjoy the wildlife in their natural habitat, are some of our favourite things about this style of life. Oh look! Come this way! Come! Come! To be able to cruise in remote areas and to wake up in places like this, it's important to be as self-sufficient as possible. This not only means onboarding heaps of food and other provisions, but it also means having systems on board to make our own power and water. But of course, the more systems you have, the more stuff there is to go wrong and to fix. Water makers turn salt water, so the seawater around us, into drinking water. During our big refit in Fiji, Oceania Water Group managed to bring back to life Timo's nearly 25-year-old Spectra watermaker.
Is this your...
Yeah, you know how many years I have this one? 1999, 25-year-old. We have to say Spectra is a good machine.
It's been an old machine, but we've been able to build it back up now to the current spec, and yet it was basically 20 odd years old, yeah.
Which parts of it were you able to keep? It sounds like you had to replace most of it.
The cylinder's the same.
This one is the same?
This has changed.
This one never I have. What is this?
That's an extra little pump we put on for you.
Ah, wow.
To draw in.
The pump, you managed to save some parts or
Some
nothing?
we've changed one.
Yeah.
This is new. The centre block is second hand, but we put all new valves, all new annular rings. But yeah, it's now doing, what was it, 55 litres an hour?
It's a 55. It's
Yeah.
good stuff, 55 litres an hour.
Plenty, so you don't have to run it all day, you know?
Yeah.
It's great. The membrane you managed to save?
No, new.
Also new
I
membrane.
couldn't send you and the lady and the baby out without something that wasn't right.
Thank you,
Neil.
Neil. It's only for Nemo, just for Nemo.
Head over to our Patreon page where we've just released an extra video with tips from the owner of the company, Neil Towner, regarding how best to maintain your water maker. I'll put the link in the description.
Yeah. It's good water.
Nice.
It's ready. Amazing. Nemo, you wanna taste?
to 60.
50 to 60 liters. Wow. This is the quantity, 50 to 60. Wow, 60! It's amazing for one of the Santa Cruz. What do you want more?
Watermakers work by using extremely high pressure pumps to pump water through super skinny membranes, so thin that they take the salt particles out of the water.
One watermaker dissal from the sea one small part that go to transpirate from the membrane. But the most of the water, very salty, go out again on the sea. Quindi potete manage to convert in fresh water only one small quantity for rapport to the whole quantity of water intake on the system. Maybe you can do the voiceover. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
You can stop my little machine.
But unfortunately, despite this great start, the rest of the day didn't go quite as planned. So now I'm going to turn our watermaker on, and it's in here. And I have to turn it on first. As we turned our watermaker on, only to find no water coming out.
Pressure. But from the membrane, no water. Disconnect the line. The pump. Pressure. Just enough. 2 new pump. No water.
So whilst the rest of us spent the day doing this, Timo spent his day down here, and with the help of Guido, spent the day troubleshooting the watermaker. This desalination process is known as reverse osmosis and requires a high pressure of around 800 psi. We have a Spectra watermaker which achieves this using 2 low pressure electric pumps to accumulate water inside a special hydraulic pump called the Clark pump, which intensifies the pressure up to the 800 psi required in an energy efficient way. After checking for leaks, we momentarily blocked the output tubes of the low pressure pumps to check they're still able to reach the correct maximum pressure.
Go! Try! Stop! Guido o blocca! Stop! Ok! Adesso pompa 2. Ok, block. Stop.
It turned out these low pressure pumps were working fine, but under this high pressure we noticed a small leak coming from inside the piston chamber of the Clark pump.
Ok, little bit water.
Despite the amazing job Oceania Water Group had done at bringing our ancient watermaker back to life, as they'd warned us, some parts were still 25 years old, and sooner or later they too would need replacing. Climbing the rock?
Yeah.
Climbed a lot of rocks, haven't you, to get here? So whilst the boys battled on board, for those crew members who were not so confident in the water yet, we watched the underwater world from above. Is the crab eating a snake? Oh, it's eating a starfish. Oh no, now it's only 3-legged starfish.
Yeah.
Well, do you see him?
Yeah.
You see it? Here, Nemo, here.
This one.
It's an octopus. Here. Try and get him to move.
Yeah.
Don't want to upset him though. Wow. That's him, but it's hard for anyone else to see. That's his leg. This is his other leg. Moving, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
You see him, yeah?
Yeah.
Showing wildlife to Nemo has to be one of my favourite activities. From dolphins to crabs, he gets pretty equally excited by them all.
Oh yeah.
What are they doing?
Oh.
The crab ate the leg off one, didn't it?
Yeah.
But these ones have all their legs, hopefully.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Look, there's a crab here, Neem. Crab here.
dancing bub. Dancing bub. Bub. Bub.
Is that the crab dance?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it go?
Yeah.
But it's not all as harmless as you might think, as just here next to our toes we found a highly venomous sea snake. We also see this snake. The day after, however, started a little differently. Good morning.
Good morning.
That's what we're doing now.
Breakfast.
Breakfast with Spectra.
Quindi, this one work like this, and they make me scary because this one.
No.
I should say hello. I have to say hello. Sorry, I didn't say hello. Hello.
We already disassembled all pump Clark of our Spectra Santa Cruz watermaker for find why work only one side. Everything look like very clean in order. We have all parts here.
When you say it works only on one side, you don't know that, do you?
Yeah, we feeling because when I disinstall the two high pressure pipe, they go to the membrane. Only one release water, the other one no. But the only reason for me is this cylinder can change the texture and the coloration and the color, because the surface here is no more shining, and this one have to work with the o-ring, have to push compress the water for making the high pressure from one side to the other side. But if it's not more seal, when the piston go here, lose it pressure, it don't manage to push. Have sense. Now the problem is reduce the diameter of the cylinder from the chafing. I can make it shining again, but probably got to be also west, because the diameter got to be more skinny. It also is one job I got to do it by hand and not by machinery. And that's something I don't think we can fix it on board quite easy. We can try to take one pipe in bamboo on wood, create one cylinder, but...
As we mentioned before, spectral watermakers like ours have what's called a Clark pump, which is a special hydraulic pump which manages to reach the 800 psi needed for the reverse osmosis process in an energy efficient way. Inside the long cylinder here is where the piston rod, which Timo has in his hands, pushes against the pistons, creating the pressure. You can see here that ours is corroded and pitted on one side, and so most likely no longer seals with the O-rings. But that wasn't all. Inside the Clark pump there's also a reversing spool, which moves back and forth inside the valve block relative to the piston, enabling the high pressure water to exit the watermaker.
But this one I find is stuck in one side.
When Timo disconnected the two output pipes from the Clark pump, he noticed there was only pressure coming out from one side. He suspected this meant the spool was stuck due to a build-up of calcaire, eroding the surface of the housing. Anything else about the pump that you want to tell people? Because now that you've taken it apart, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, it's very difficult, because if only one of these O-ring come out, we don't see when it come out. When you fit them back, you don't know. Every parts have to fit properly. It's quite tricky.
So Timo sanded and cleaned the reversing spool, put in some new O-rings, cleaned the rest of the pump, reassembled everything, and we all crossed our fingers. Whilst this reassembly was taking place, the rest of us went on a hunt for some water, as we were running pretty low by now. Come chicken. This involved a trip to the local village and a welcome opportunity to gain more insights into this wonderful country. For those of you that are new to our channel, we're currently in Vanuatu, a string of more than 80 islands hidden deep in the South Pacific, about 1,000 miles east of Australia. The majority of the population here live in rural areas and live from subsistence farming. Hey, thank you. were lucky enough to not only receive water, but also some lovely singing. Wow, very groovy. Can you do it, Nemo? Can you do it? Boom, snap, snap, boom, boom. Hmm? No. How does the turtle song go? Very nice. What does it mean? What are you saying? Turtles.
The turtle have 2 eyes and 1 nose, 1 mouth, and big mouth.
Oh, nice. The turtle has 1 mouth, 2 eyes, 1 nose. Cool. Back on board, Timo had reassembled the pump only to find we still weren't producing any fresh water. That was until we realised Timo had misplaced a rather large part of the pump. One of the piston ends, in fact.
Oh, I did it. You even said something like, I did it so good. I'm actually very happy I did it.
What's this?
I'm so proud. I did it very well. You said something like this.
Oh, what, the end of the piston? Yeah. So our watermaker's not been working very well recently, huh? Luckily, once this part was put back, we had water again. Yeah, look at that! Ooh. Water, water! Oh, what a relief. We don't have to go back to Port Villa. Well done, Captain. Yeah, working! It's good water. Woo!
The pump is good. 90, 120.
It's the sound of the pump.
It's one bomb, the pump. Boom! Boom!
What have we got, Nemo? We've got water.
Boom!
Boom!
That
Manta Ray! Manta Ray!
You can talk to Dad.
Bye.
Stay tuned for our next episode, where we get on the move again with the help of our new snazzy headgear from Hollyland. Solo, woof, woof, solo, woof. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, it helps us a lot if you can do the usual and like, subscribe and comment. And if you're able to help us a bit more and share it with your friends, that would be awesome. If you really want to see more frequent content from us, the best thing you can do to help us to get more out there is to sign up to our Patreon or Coffee community. Thank you.